Hey guys, welcome to the first video of my new fitness channel. I am Justin, the creator of this channel. Just got home from doing a chest and ab workout, and which you guys will see later as soon as I get it edited. But a little bit about me: I live in Washington State, and I've been bodybuilding into fitness for the last 3 years now. I competed in my first show last year in the Summer Shredding Classic in June down in Houston. And right now we're on a growing phase, I guess. Right now my coach has me in a mini cut, so not really, but we will be growing. And that way the next time we step on stage, we're going to have some very quality muscle tissue added to our frame. So yeah, I mean, I wasn't always into fitness, wasn't always into bodybuilding. In fact, I'll share my transformation video that I've done in this video later on, and yeah, you guys will see where I started and where I'm at now. What you can expect from this channel is obviously fitness and bodybuilding related, but also a little bit into my life, a little vlogging here and there, and as well as some devotions as well, because I am a follower of Jesus Christ, and I want to basically help people to grow all around, not just in fitness, not just mentally, not just spiritually, but all around the entire person in growth. So yeah, on with the video. Hey everybody, welcome to the first commentary for the first workout of the first fitness themed YouTube video on my new fitness channel. Today is April 24th, so it's a Monday, and it was chest day with some abs, but we're going to show you the chest day. First, we started off with a flat dumbbell bench press, which my coach has me doing 3 sets of 10 heavy reps. And as you can see in the first set, we're not going all the way down, or at least as far down as we can get. So the weight is probably just a little too heavy to get that full range of motion, get that full stretch at the bottom of the movement. So the next time we work chest and do a dumbbell bench press of some kind, which the next one will be on Thursday, we will go down in weight just a little bit, but still keeping it plenty heavy on that set. And this one is the second set for this movement. And we are going a little bit down further than we did the first set. I highly recommend recording your sets and your workouts if your gym lets you. That way you can review the videos and you can see where you need to improve. Now, when doing the dumbbell bench press, you want to make sure that you're not just trying to lift the weight as high up as you can go, or unless you're supposed to be lifting heavy, as I am here. You want to try to visualize and get the weight down as far as you can so that you can get that full stretch in your pecs, in the chest, and then going up and squeezing those pecs and getting a full contraction in that movement. So this one here is the third set. This one, basically, my arms kind of gave out, which you're going to see, I believe, after the sixth rep, um, where I failed, essentially, um, during this set. And then we'll rest for a few seconds. I think it was roughly 30 seconds, and then getting back to it. And once again, not going all the way down. There's the failure. So we rest a few seconds, reset, and try it again. And I think we managed to get a couple more reps out of this movement before we completely, totally failed and couldn't get any more. Next up, we have the incline machine chest press. This one here that I'm on is a Nautilus isolated chest press. It's adjustable, so you can do decline, flat, and incline. I have it set all the way into the incline, and as you notice, I'm not going very heavy, but I'm also timing my reps. So I'm not utilizing time under tension. I'm basically, what I'm doing is I'm slowing down the eccentric for just a couple of seconds, pausing at the bottom and at the top of the movements to get that full stretch and to get that full contraction on either end. And then with the eccentric is going like 2 to 3 seconds down to recruit as much muscle fibers as we can to put the targeted muscle, in this case being the pecs, under mechanical tension. And that doesn't require a whole lot of weight, but because your muscles don't really know what weight it's using, all your muscles really know is the amount of effort that's put into it. And if there's enough effort put into it, then your body will adapt by forcing the muscles to grow, so that it can handle that amount of effort on the next go round. And then this was a second set. And then, by the way, all the exercises that I'm going to be showing for the rest of this video, there's only going to be 2 sets, but everything was 3 sets, and usually the targeted rep range is 10 to 15 reps. And then you also want to be training to either to almost failure. So you want to make sure that you're training to within 3, no more than 5 reps left in reserve. So basically 3 or 5 reps to failure. And then here we have our cable chest press, which my coach has prescribed that doing an underhand grip until it gets difficult. I usually go with an underhand grip until I cannot do any more with that grip, and then I will flip my hands over and do a normal grip for the rest of the set. So once again, we're not going too heavy. We're just keeping it heavy enough to where we're putting as much effort into it as we can and being able to train close to failure. And then if you also notice, my wrist straps that I'm wearing are Ubora wrist straps. Ubora is what I use for those. There are a couple other um, pieces that I use in my workouts from Ubora that you'll see in later videos and workouts, but they are ones that I trust with my workouts. And obviously, I could have moved the camera over a little bit or angled it over a little bit. But with this movement, actually, what you want to do is you kind of don't want to just push your hands out. You want to make sure that you're trying to bring your elbows together, squeezing the pecs at the very top. And as you can see with this movement, I'm also going all the way back, as far back as I can go, getting, once again, that full stretch in the pecs. And then we got a few more reps left in this set, and then it's going to be the next one. And then flip our hands over, and a couple more reps. There we go. Oh, that one I only got one more. So this one here is going to be the cable flies. Obviously, again, the camera angle is not optimal, but we'll get there. My camera isn't a front-facing camera. Hopefully, that'll be a new addition that'll come later. But with the cable chest flies or with any fly movement for your chest, you don't want to focus on bringing your hands together. You actually want to do is you want to make sure that you're trying to bring your elbows together, almost like you're trying to get them to touch, or even your biceps. And with this one, I'm going with a lighter weight than I did with the cable chest press, only because if I go much heavier than what I'm using right now, I start feeling more stimulus in the biceps than I do in the chest. So we went with lighter weight and focusing on bringing those elbows together and squeezing the pecs at the very top of the movement, and then going slow on the eccentric for that full stretch at the bottom. Now this one is still cable chest flies. While I was reviewing video from that last set, somebody jumped on the other cable that I was using, so I decided to just do one-armed cable flies, which I'm not a huge fan of doing. They're ones that I'll do. They're ones that I'll do as a last resort, I guess. Mostly because I don't get a whole lot of a stimulus from it, and it could very well be that I'm not keeping my arms very straight. But as you can see with my free hand, is I'm putting my hand on my chest, on the targeted pec, just so that I can kind of trick my mind into, I guess, that mind muscle connection, as you could say. And then here we have our machine chest flies. This one we're going to be squeezing as hard as we can at the top and pausing, and then slow on the way back down. And once again, not going too heavy, but also heavy enough to recruit as much muscle fibers in the pecs to stimulate growth. And also, I know the lighting isn't all that great. I'm going to try to fix that maybe in the edits, but yeah, my camera that I'm using is a pretty inexpensive camera. It doesn't have a whole lot of features. I haven't figured out how to adjust the exposure in the camera, so it picks up all the light. So I know that it almost looks like I'm like much lighter in color than I actually am, if that's even possible. But it is what it is, and we'll get there eventually. We'll get better cameras and being able to learn how to do the lights and all that. or the exposure rather, I'm sorry. But yeah, that's pretty much the chest workout. We did abs after this, and I'm not really going to show those because that just made the video way too long. But thanks for watching, and if you found this helpful, give this video a like, and we'll see you later on. Hey guys, so welcome to the devotion segment of this video. Today is Sunday the 30th of April, which by the way is my mom's birthday. Happy birthday, Mom. Watching this video, be sure to give my mom a shout out, because without our moms, even our dads, but today especially being that it's my mom's birthday, without our moms, how many of us would be here? I tell you what, absolutely none of us. So happy birthday, Mom. And on with the devotional. So today's devotion is going to be from Psalms 139. Sorry, there's like an ambulance. I live right down the street from a fire department, and so there's an ambulance. So if you probably hear it over the video, I apologize. Not a whole lot that I can do about it. But it's going to be Psalms 139, verses 13 through 18. It says, "You made all the delicate inner parts of my body and knit me together in my mother's womb. Thank you for making me so wonderfully complex. Your workmanship is marvelous, how well I know it. You watched me as I was being formed in utter seclusion, as I was woven together in the dark of the womb. You saw me before I was born. Every day of my life was recorded in your book. Every moment was laid out before a single day had passed. How precious are your thoughts about me, O God. They cannot be numbered. I can't even count them. They outnumber the grains of sand. And when I wake up, you are still with me." Basically, every single person, every about 8 billion or so people that exist on the planet right now, and every single person that has existed, and every single person that will ever exist, has been personally designed by God, personally mapped out their life by God. He knows every single thought that you've had. He knows every single thing you've done. He knows every single cell that makes up your body, every single atom, every single molecule. Everything that there is to know about you, God knows about you. Everything that you don't even know about yourself yet, God already knows about, and already knows where you're going in life, where you've been, and where you're at. And yet, despite all of that, of everything that you've done, every wicked and ungodly and sinful and bad thing you've ever done in your life, God still chose you. God still decided to bring you into existence. God still knows where you're going, but yet He still loves you. And I just wanted to leave you with an encouraging thought that even though He knows all the bad and all the good, He still decides to love you for who you are, and decided to create you in His image, and to send His Son to die on a cross for you. It just kind of humbles me that the God that created everything, literally everything, out of absolutely nothing, decided to have a relationship with me, decided to personally create me, to form me, to design me, to knit me together, and knows all the bad things that I've done, all the things that I've thought and said, and still doesn't care about any of that, but cares about me, loves me, knows me personally. And I just wanted to let you know that He not only loves you, but He designed you personally, and He designed you for a purpose. And our mission in life is to, 1, love God, 2, love people, and 3, to find out what our purpose is that God gave us, and to live out that purpose. With that, we'll close out this devotion in prayer. God, I thank You for making me so wonderfully complex, as Your word says. I thank You for bringing me into existence, and for personally mapping out my life. I know that You see everything that I've done and everything that I will ever do, and yet You still love me and desire to have a relationship with me. God, I pray that the people that are watching this video, that they will, if they don't already know, that they will come to know You, and to come to know the purpose and plan and design that You have for their life, God, and that they would live that purpose, and that they would love You and love people. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Well, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching this very first video on my newly revamped fitness channel. If you enjoyed this video, if you made it this far, and you like this video, want to see more, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. There will be more coming. I have already started recording more footage and such, so keep on the lookout. I want to have these new videos posted every Sunday, so I'm going to try my very best to have at least one video uploaded every single Sunday, if not like once per week. If something changes, I'll let you know. So again, thanks so much for watching. See you next time.